Hi, I have the new cans of Weihenstephaner. They're classic Hefeweizen beer. I'm a fan of this one. It's a little bit cleaner yeast, more spicy and dry compared to a lot of Hefeweizens that are very sweet and banana bread like. It still has some of that character, but I like it just because it's real refreshing. But I've never had it out of the can, and I probably have not had it this fresh. The best by date on this is November 19th next year, so I think that means that it was canned less than 2 months ago, if it's a 1 year best by date. So, a little bit different design on the cans from the bottles, looks pretty cool. 5.4% alcohol, and everyone should try this, and everyone should try all of the classic Hefeweizens, I would say. And I have the correct glass here. This is a gigantic glass, but I always end up pouring this huge head. And that is very pale and not super duper hazy. One thing that might cause problems is the ridged bottom of cans tends to help collect yeast on the bottom better than the bottom of a bottle. And having some yeast haze is really important to the style. So hopefully I can get that to get into the beer. I didn't really shake it up or roll it before I opened it. It's my fault. Oh yeah, definitely some yeast falling in there right now. And I haven't had this in quite a while. I had their non-alcoholic version of this, which was fine. Oh yeah. It's almost as closer to like a Belgian wheat or a Saison. Because it's the citrusy and black pepper characteristics are bigger. It's more phenolic. It's not big on the banana really. It's more like pear. Yeah, I'd say it's a lot more like pear. Pear and black pepper rather than clove and banana. And actually, years ago, I conducted these big March Madness tasting events at this liquor store where I worked. And I had a lot of different beers, face off, and people would do a tasting and choose between two which one they liked. And in that bracket, this one always made it really far. I can't remember if it made it to the finals. It made it close though. And the head looks quite nice. There's a lot of dense bubbles on there. One other thing is I don't know if you can really carbonate safely a can as much as you can a bottle. But this smells very good, really refreshing. It's more of a summery type Hefeweizen maybe. It still has that soft, almost slick wheat body. Let's get the rest in here. The rest of the yeast. Definitely finishes dry and refreshing. Yeah, that might be one reason a lot of people like this. So if you want something that's like drinking thick, sweet banana bread, this is not exactly what you should go for. At least the yeast on top adds a little bit more chewiness to it. It's really interesting. I don't know if on camera you can see on the bottom, very clear, but then the top, super hazy. So don't be like me and forget to kind of shake up swirly yeast in your can. But that's a very good looking beer. And it doesn't finish totally dry. There's some noticeable bitterness, I would say. But it's not enough bitterness, and especially not enough hop flavor or an aroma. You don't get much of it. Though I think I can tell this is the freshest I've had it though. It's because it's noticeably drying in the finish, but still kind of mouth filling and sweet at first. And it's like sweet wheat cereal with a a sweet wheat cereal. I guess a lot of them. And you're getting some rocky foam on there. Even though the carb is not crazy looking. It looks like there's like one chunk here too. That's just floating. That's really interesting. But yeah, really good beer. I will maybe drink it more often because these cans are cheaper than the bottles. And since they're half-liter cans, a 4-pack of this is a little bit more liquid than a 4-pack of the 11.2 ounce bottle, or no, a 6-pack of the 11.2 ounce bottles, which no one would probably think. And then it's cheaper than the bottles, so yeah. We also ship their Helles Lager in cans. I'll probably get that soon and review it. This deserves, you know, close to 4.5 for me. I like maybe some that are maybe a little less phenolic and bitter and a little bit more acidic. Though there is a little bit of that, you know, slightly tart-like wheat character. But I like dry, kind of juicy Hefeweizens, though I shouldn't use that term probably. Yeah, really enjoyable. Bye-bye.